Chapter 1. Transubstantiation. The year 2025 did not arrive with the promised new normal. It arrived with something colder, clinical, measured, terrifying. To the Global Security Council, the Philippines was no longer a country. It was a no-go zone, a sealed-off chain of 7,641 islands, surrounded by foreign warships. A living laboratory. The rest of the world moved on. The Philippines did not. It suffocated beneath a gaze that was both afraid and hungry. This was the era of the Bathala strain. Inside the National Shrine of Our Lady of Fatima in Valenzuela City, the air was wrong. Every Sunday, 6:30 p.m., without fail, something happened. Not just the crowd, not just the students, not just the desperate elderly. The air itself changed, thickened, shifted, vibrated, at a level no one could explain. Something invisible, alive, moved through it. At the center of it all stood Father Samuel Juancho Bernardino, 30 years old, small, unassuming, but when he stood at the altar, he filled the entire space. Pale skin, chin-ito features, thick black-rimmed glasses framing eyes that had seen too much death. His hair was always perfect, too perfect, a fragile attempt to hold control over a life already broken. Today he wore purple, heavy, layered, the color of Lent. It draped over him like a sentence, like something chosen for him, not by him, a lamb, prepared. The weight of the unsaved his life had hollowed out. What remained was routine. Every morning the same memory. His parents, gone, 48 hours apart. He never touched them, never held them, only watched through a flickering tablet screen. A young seminarian, voice shaking, prayers breaking, and the sound, always the sound, of the ventilator, hissing, counting down. Wala akong nagawa? I couldn't do anything, he said it every morning. Like confession, like punishment. The guilt wasn't emotional. It was physical, heavy, constant. He fit the profile perfectly. Born in 1995. First infection, taste gone. Second, nothing. A ghost. Vaccinated. Compliant. He was the blueprint. The perfect storm. The trigger, it came. The night of the burial. The chapel was dark. Empty. Samuel knelt alone. And broke. Not quiet grief. Not prayer. Collapse. His fingers dug into the altar rail. His voice cracked, then rose, then shattered. He begged. Demanded. Raged. At God. To fate. At everything. Then silence. And something changed. The air turned sweet. Not comforting. Not holy. Wrong. His grief stayed. But his body felt whole. Repaired. He didn't understand it then. He didn't know. He had become something else. An SSR-level anomaly. Others burned out. Bled out. Collapsed under their own power. Samuel didn't. He sustained. Healing sanctuary. When he raised the host, the world bent. Air transformed. Oxygen rewritten. Healed. Everything. The sick. The broken. And him. Every time he used it, the cost vanished. No fatigue. No damage. No limit. An infinite miracle. To the world, that was not salvation. To the WHO. To the Global Security Council. It was collapse. If one man could cure everything, entire industries would disappear. Trillions gone. So the decision was simple. For world fairness. For stability. The miracle had to die. The Judas of Valenzuela, Aling Vicky, sat in the shadows. 54. Worn down by life. Her world was small. Tight. Suffocating. Bahala na, leave it to fate. Her husband gone. Lost to alcohol. Her children still there. 8 of them. All grown. All dependent. And their children. Nearly 20 lives resting on her shoulders. Now even that was about to disappear. A road project, an eviction, debt, no way out. She had once reached into the offering basket. Almost took. Almost. But conscience doesn't stop demolition. It doesn't feed families. The realization Vicky noticed. Her illness gone. Her daughter's cancer gone. No medicine. No explanation. Only Massachusetts. Only him. She watched Samuel carefully. Every week, the pattern was clear. Before the host, he weakened. After he shone. That was enough. She didn't need proof. Only certainty. Holy Wednesday the church was dim. Heavy. Draped in purple. The day of silver coins. Samuel stood at the altar. The mass built slowly. Layer by layer. Then the shift. He raised the host. High. Steady. Eyes locked upward. And for a moment they ignited. Gold. White. Green. The mark of the strain. The healing gas spread. Invisible. Silent. But overwhelming. Pain dissolved. Breath steadied. Bodies relaxed. Peace forced into every cell. Even Vicky felt it. For a second, she almost forgot. Then her phone. The app. The number. $1 million. Her hand trembled.
Patat, Padre, forgive me, Father. Kailangan ko lang iligatas ang pamilya ko.
I just need to save my family. She pressed, submit. The silence instantly, everything changed. Not quiet, dead. The air collapsed. No movement, no sound. The host, suspended. Above the statue, watching. Not the people. The host. Samuel felt it. The break. The shift collapsing. The weight returned. His glow gone. He looked out. The crowd still. Then a light. Blue. A phone. And Vicky. Crying. He understood. The end of the priest, the transubstantiation, was complete. He was no longer a priest. He was a target. The bells rang. The doors burst open. Not worshippers. Soldiers. Sealed suits. Weapons ready. Global Security Council. They had come. Because a miracle had just been sold. For $1 million.